Welcome, Internet surfers. Here are everyday things that quietly damage your brain. Number 1, doom scrolling. Every time you scroll, tap, or refresh, your brain gets a mini shot of dopamine. It's designed to make you feel rewarded. But too much dopamine from quick hits, like social media, starts dulling your brain's reward system. So what used to feel exciting now feels dull. That's why you can scroll for hours but still feel empty. Your brain is basically addicted to chasing the next tiny hit. Scientists even say social media mimics slot machines. Fast, unpredictable, and designed to keep you hooked. It's not your fault you can't stop. It's neuroscience, perfectly weaponized for your attention. Number 2, not sleeping enough. You probably know sleep is important, but here's what most people don't realize. Every night, your brain cleans itself, literally. While you sleep, it flushes out waste proteins that build up from just being awake. Miss that cleanup too often, and those toxins linger, especially beta amyloid, which is linked to Alzheimer's. But it's not just about memory. Lack of sleep slows reaction time, weakens focus, and even makes you more emotional, because the brain's calm center, the prefrontal cortex, goes offline first. The scary part? The less you sleep, the worse your ability to notice how impaired you are. You think you're fine, but your brain's already running on fumes. Number 3, constant stress. Stress isn't just a feeling, it's a chemical. When you're stressed for too long, your body floods your brain with cortisol. At first, it helps you focus. But stay in that mode, and cortisol starts breaking down the connections between brain cells, especially in the hippocampus, which controls learning and memory. Over time, your brain physically changes shape. The fear center grows stronger, and the logic center gets weaker. That's why when you're constantly stressed, you overthink, forget things, and react instead of reason. It's not just burnout, it's biological remodeling. Number 4, sitting all day. You might think sitting all day only hurts your back, but it quietly hurts your brain too. When you stay still for hours, blood flow slows down, meaning your brain gets less oxygen and nutrients. That's why long study sessions or work days leave you foggy and tired even if you didn't move a muscle. Studies show that people with sedentary lifestyles have thinner brain regions linked to memory and learning. Movement literally feeds your brain. Even a short walk wakes up neurons and increases creativity. So the next time you're stuck in a chair all day, remember, your brain needs motion to stay alive. Number 5, skipping meals. Your brain consumes about 20% of your body's energy, even when you're resting. So when you skip meals, your blood sugar drops, and your brain starts to short circuit. You get moody, anxious, or foggy because the brain doesn't have enough glucose to keep neurotransmitters stable. It's not just hunger, it's a literal chemical imbalance. Over time, frequent meal skipping can reduce serotonin and dopamine levels, affecting motivation and focus. Your brain runs on energy, and when it's low, every system slows down. Number 6, too much sugar. Your brain loves sugar, but too much of it slowly turns against you. Excess sugar causes inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging the very cells that help you think and remember. Over time, it disrupts how your brain uses insulin, which means neurons struggle to get energy. That's why sugar highs are always followed by brain fogs. The short bursts of energy come at the cost of long-term clarity. Some researchers even call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes because of how sugar affects the brain. Sweet now, slow later. That's the trade you make every time you overdo it. Number 7, dehydration. Your brain is about 75% water, and losing even a small amount throws everything off. When you're dehydrated, your blood thickens slightly, slowing oxygen flow to the brain. That's why you feel dizzy, foggy, or forgetful when you haven't had enough to drink. Dehydration also spikes stress hormones, which make it harder to concentrate. The wild part? You might not even feel thirsty until your brain is already struggling. Water isn't just for your body, it's your brain's main fuel line. Number 8. Negative self-talk. You might think thoughts are harmless, but your brain treats them like commands. Every time you think, "I'm stupid," or "I can't do this," your brain fires neurons that strengthen that pathway. Over time, those become your default mental routes. Chronic negative thinking increases cortisol, reduces dopamine, and literally weakens the brain's ability to recover from stress. The same energy that can build confidence can also destroy it. But here's the good news. Positive thoughts work the same way. Repetition rewires the brain in both directions. The trick is catching the lies your mind tells and replacing them before they stick. Number 9. Isolation. When you don't interact with people for long periods, your brain interprets it as a survival threat. Humans are social animals. Our neurons light up in response to faces, voices, and connection. Without that, your brain starts shrinking gray matter in areas tied to emotion and memory. Isolation raises cortisol, hurts sleep, and worsens cognitive decline over time. That's why loneliness feels heavy. It's your brain signaling danger, the same way hunger signals you need food. Social contact isn't just emotional, it's neurological nutrition. Number 10. Multitasking. You're texting, watching a video, and half listening to music. Sounds efficient, right? But your brain doesn't multitask. It switches rapidly between tasks. Every switch burns energy and focus, draining glucose from your frontal lobe. You feel productive, but you're actually fragmenting your attention. Studies show that chronic multitaskers remember less, make more mistakes, and take longer to finish tasks. It's like having 20 browser tabs open, each one slowing the system. The irony? People who multitask the most are usually the worst at it. I'll be making videos similar to this. Subscribe to see them. Blue is out.